Okay, today we're going to talk about complex sentences. Complex sentences are made from three parts: an independent clause, a dependent clause, and a subordinate conjunction. Let's remind ourselves what independent and dependent clauses are before we introduce the subordinate conjunction. Independent clauses are made up of a subject and verb and a complete thought. They can stand on their own. So basically a sentence within a sentence. A dependent clause is made up of a subject and verb, but not a complete thought. It cannot stand on its own. Remember my example of my daughter, she can't cross the street without some help? Well, that's what a dependent clause is like. All right, so the help that a dependent clause might get is from subordinate conjunctions. The subordinate conjunction introduces a dependent clause and connects it to an independent clause to complete the meaning of the sentence. So let's look at an example. I bought candy before the baseball game started. I bought candy as an independent clause. It can stand on its own. I bought candy can be a sentence. Before the baseball game started is a dependent clause because we need extra information to make it a complete thought. Before the baseball game started. What about it? Before is your subordinate conjunction. It connects the rest of that sentence to the independent clause. Here's another example. He fell asleep while the Royals game continued. The independent clause here is he fell asleep. The dependent clause during the Royals game continued, and the subordinate conjunction is during. Oh, wrong one. Should be while. See, even I make typos. So actually it should be the word while. While is connecting the dependent clause to the independent clause. So this actually, both of these should say while. All right, so now it's your turn. Let me go ahead and erase these. And then we can continue. All right, now it's your turn. Write this sentence in your notebook, then underline the dependent clause and box in the subordinate conjunction. We will look at this together tomorrow. Be careful.